The new Peavey Vypyr X1 does it all, and for a very reasonable price. Sounds too good to be true. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. You can call me this guy if my name is tricky to pronounce. Today I'm taking a look at the Peavey Vypyr X1. Vypyr is spelled Vypyr on this, so what is this thing? It's 20 watts of modeling something or other featuring trans-tube technology, loads of different amp options. You can play acoustic guitar through it, you can play bass through it, you can fry an egg on it, I assume. You can program in your sounds, it has a looper, USB, everything. Let's just see what Peavey says about it. Peavey Electronics introduced the original Vypyr guitar amplifier in 2008. This game-changing amplifier launched many industry firsts, such as first guitar amplifier to have onboard USB, stompbox presets, looper 5 effects, simultaneous operation and trans-tube technology. Peavey's revolutionary analog-digital hybrid technology. In 2012, Peavey raised the bar again with the Peavey Vypyr, the world's first variable instrument performance amp. This was the first amplifier designed for use with electric bass and acoustic guitar. Additionally, Peavey was the first company to introduce instrument models to an already feature-packed amplifier. Now continuing the tradition of innovation and excellence, Peavey launches the Vypyr X modeling amplifier. This latest evolution of the groundbreaking Vypyr series features updated styling, superior cabinet designs for premier acoustic performance, and improved trans-tube technology. And then there's a whole host of text. Analog distortion is better than anything else. Yeah, what you see is what you get kind of interface. But it's just on and on, packed with everything. So here's the features. 20 watts, lightweight and portable, 2 instrument models, universal delay and reverb, headphone jack, trans-tube distortion, 8-inch custom voiced heavy-duty speaker, looper that you can use with the optional foot switch, which I don't have. Yeah, basically just this does everything, and for not a lot of money. Leaves me a bit suspicious, but let's have an open mind. On before I get going, what else do I have here? I have a custom mahogany Strat with Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups. I have a Strymon Riverside on the floor that I'm going to be using as well to try this amp out, probably. Also, this video is sponsored by the good people over on Patreon who support my channel because I buy the gear that I review, so I take a financial hit every time I make a video. And these good people are kind enough to support me in this. If you want to check out my Patreon, there's a link in the description. You get access to all of my music, my lessons, and a bunch of exclusives. And you can even take that stuff for free if you want to. So check out that link in the description. Let's try it out. Each of the amp models has a green, orange, and red channel. So you get clean, crunch, and higher gain. Let's start with Butcher. So we're getting some kind of resonance tonight. I already played around with this just a bit and I kind of located the resonance. It's the handle on top here. Something there is resonating. I tried tightening the screws. I can't get rid of that resonance. Yeah, it's definitely there. But, let's see. Don't know if the microphone is picking that up, but there's a resonance. Classic, same thing. Clean. That's seriously annoying, the resonance. Triple X. just go through the different clean channels. 6534. I'm pretty sure that the microphone picked that up. But just to be on the safe side, because it's facing the speaker, I'll just demonstrate with my phone. Go over to the next one. And these are, by the way, the kind of settings on the different channels, or the settings change depending on the amp that I select. So I'm just going to run through these and see what kinds of sounds we have and tweak one or two of them. The Buddha. TWN. Okay, so the cleans sound nice. Let's go back to Butcher and go through the orange sounds, making a bit of noise. Classic. Triple X. Scooped, let's add mids. 6534. $6505. I have the 6505 mini head over there, which I really like. Scoopty, scooped. So let's add mids, drop highs, drop lows. Buddha. TWN. It also has a British, which I think I forgot on the clean channel. Okay, let's use, I'll use this as a kind of base to build something on later on when I try to get the kind of sound that I would use, because I would use a crunch as a bass tone and then add an overdrive from a pedal. But let's go to the higher gain ones. So again, Butcher. Classic. Triple X. It's not too, I thought it was terribly scooped, but it doesn't have too much mids, so let's add mids. Drop highs as well. 6, 5, 3, 4. I think Steve Vai could use this for beekeeping. Sounds like a bunch of bees. 6505. Buddha? TWN? British? Let's add a bit of overdrive. Let's go back to the crunch on this. Tweak that. This has a harsh quality to it, this amp. Drop pre-gain. Let's add a bit of overdrive. That ever-present buzz is there. Let's add a bit of overdrive on the crunch, sorry, the high gain British Let's go over to the crunchy side of it and try to dial in something. Here's what we have now. I've kept delay and reverb on all the way through because I like those. And for me, I mean, some people say it disturbs them listening to the actual sound of whatever. It doesn't for me at all. Let's add a bit of overdrive from the Strymon Riverside. Let's add even more overdrive. We're fairly close. Drop the highs a bit. Yeah, let's go over back to the 6505. That would be a popular one, I'm assuming. I was going to try this out with a Les Paul type thing as well, but I've just... I'm not going to do that, because what's the point? I mean, the rattle is horrible. I'm not sure, maybe you can get rid of that somehow. I mean, if it was a good sounding amp, I might be tempted to do that. Kind of, I don't know, stick some foam under there or whatever, I don't know. But even if you get rid of the rattle, I think it sounds pretty terrible. I mean, I'm assuming it's the 8-inch speaker. A lot of it has to do with that. But it sounds like a beehive. A bunch of angry bees living there. They all have chainsaws as well. That's what it sounds like to me. And I'm sitting beside it, which is not even the best place. I mean, if I were somewhere in front of the amp, it would probably sound even worse. 219 euros that you can save and buy something else. Because... man, this is not worth the money, in my opinion. If you like this kind of thing, fine. It's all subjective. But for me, no, not at all. What would I get instead? Well, I have a video on a few great cheap amps that are great alternatives to this. Probably going to make another one of those, because there are a bunch of amps out there that are really good. This is not one of them. Not in my opinion. It says it does everything and it ends up doing nothing really. Terrible sounding amp. It will get better when you break in the speaker a bit. It'll lose a bit of that harshness. But it needs to lose a lot of it. That's just my opinion. Yeah. No, and I don't like bashing products. That's not my thing. It's just so terrible. I mean, it's just plain, that's just my plain honest opinion. If you have a different opinion to mine, please feel free to let me know in the comments, but please also be civil about it, because yeah, I'm not attacking anyone personally. I'm just saying this amp, no, not for me at all. If you want to watch more of my amp